Ladies and gentlemen, this episode of the One Shot Podcast is brought to you by tryhavocenergy.com. We have just released our newest flavor, the Lemon Love flavor. Gives you a taste of the old-fashioned lemonade. Let me go to take a sip of that right quick. I prepared some before we start this. Sensational. Code Havoc at checkout for 20% off. Anyways, let's get straight into it. What's going on, everybody who is tuned into this episode of the One Shot Podcast? It is your host with the absolute most, Mr. Ranks HTX. And you guys know every time I do these podcast episodes, I have an esteemed guest sitting next to me. He's virtually sitting next to me. But, as you can see, you have the main man himself. It's a $16,000 bounty on somebody's head, set by Nuke Squad themselves. Look, I'm not going to say what he did, but look, he knocking heads off. He got like a, you know, whenever people like hunt deer and they cut their heads off with the deer and they put them above the fireplace. He has Warzone sweats above his fireplace. My boy Calvin, how we doing today, my boy?
How we doing, Ranks? Doing fantastic.
Doing fantastic today. So, we have finally got my boy Calvin here on the podcast. For anybody who doesn't know, has no correlation to what I'm about to talk about. I did say I'm going to start shooting more podcasts, and that's what I'm doing. So, we have today my boy Calvin, because I feel like he has a little bit more of an interesting story for content creation. So, Mr. Calvin. I'm under the full assumption.
Oh, you ready for it?
I was about to say, I'm under the full assumption that your first name is Calvin.
Yes,
okay.
What gave it away? You know?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Well, most people I usually ask, hey, how'd you get your name? But I'm looking at it and I'm like, there's no way his name is not Calvin. Like, oh, hey, my name is Brian.
Fun fact. This wasn't my name the entire time. This wasn't my online alias this entire time since I started content creation. Mm-hmm. When I first began, I was under Scrubby.
Scrubby. Okay.
And I was like that from, I don't know, when I started 2021 to this year, actually. This past summer is when I decided to rebrand everything.
Okay.
And it's just, I don't know, I just felt like Scrubby was a bit childish, and there was a lot of mistakes that I made under that alias. I wanted to just get a clean slate and a fresh
this
start.
guy's cheating.
and I've always wanted to incorporate my first name somehow into my online alias, because I love when people are able to do that. So it took me like 5 minutes, and I was like, okay, we're gonna do Calvin, but we can't do like Cxlvn like my name, right? So we just did Cxlvn, and that's how it came to be.
No,
now people run away from me on Fortune's Keep.
You know what I'm saying? They run away in fear. they
fear.
Scurry.
They're screaming.
In
fear. They're screaming.
Screaming in fear, I must say. So,
absolutely.
So your name was Scrubby at first. Okay, so that was your name for content creation, correct? Not just like your online handle for like COD.
Absolutely. No, yeah. That was my full-on brand. I built that from the ground up, and that's whenever I actually hit 20K on TikTok with that alias, and then I changed it this past summer. Didn't make it a video or anything explaining it, and everybody's like, "Why you kind of look like Scrubby?" I was like, I killed him, and I took over. I killed him and took over. He's in my basement. He's in my basement right now.
You know what I'm saying? My boy.
But yeah, I'm his evil twin.
Type shit.
But it was nobody really understood what was going on, but I made the explanation, and I mean my community still had no idea. Like TikTok, I'm sure most of my followers still don't know who the hell this Calvin guy is showing up on their screen every day. Like who the hell is this guy? I don't remember following this guy.
It looks.
But yeah, no, I just felt like it was something that needed to be done. I didn't think that people would take me as seriously under Scrubby. Like I said, it's kind of a childish name, and especially considering what I've been dipping my toes into recently in the Warzone competitive scene. I wanted people to look, and first impressions are everything, bro. Like you could literally look at somebody's Twitter profile and be like, automatically, yeah, this guy can't hack it. To be honest, if I was a Warzone sweat and I was looking for somebody playing a tournament with, and I saw Scrubby, I'm like, nah, bro, nah. But
he might be the guy. I ain't taking.
Yeah, he might be the guy, but I'm not taking the chance. It just sounds like a new dumb name, and I just decided to drop it.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, it's less marketable. Like when I see the name Calvin, it's like, all right, his name's Calvin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's nothing like behind it. There's nothing complex about it. But something you can carry on to absolutely any avenue. Now when it comes to Scrubby, it's like imagine you're a business.
Where the hell did that come from?
Yeah, you're in a business meeting and you're in a suit. And like, hi, my name is Scrubby. Like, Like,
yeah, it's pretty weird.
Yeah, they're gonna look at you like
pretty weird.
They're gonna look at you like, all right, this is the path we're going down. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, Scrub Daddy, sponsor me.
For sure. Hey, he wants 50%.
I want 50%.
He wants 50%. Deal or no deal.
Deal or no deal.
Deal or no motherfucking deal. I'm pretty sure we met through Manny, right?
No, we did meet through Manny. I met all of you guys through Manny. You know, you, Nas. I think that's it.
Me, Nas. Yeah, you already knew Hydro.
Kai. No, I didn't know Hydro. No, I met him through Manny too.
Oh yeah. I completely forgot. I'm tweaking.
And then I met my duo right now through Manny. The guy that I've been running these tourneys and wagers with, I met him through Manny. Thanks, Manny. Appreciate you, dog.
Shout out Manny. Amazing person. Amazing individual. Great on the sticks.
He is indeed.
For sure. I think you guys should go to Manny Vibes on all platforms. Social Manny Vibes with
Absolutely.
Z. Excellent content. Excellent content.
Drop a follow.
I will say, how did you meet Manny though?
Oh my gosh, dude. I don't even remember. I don't remember how I met Manny. Wait, no, I do. I remember. So, Dab. I've been homies with him since Verdansk.
Dabberoni.
Okay. Yes. You know, Samurai Bryce and all them. I used to run with them in the Verdi days. And one day I remember I knew who Manny was. I knew of him because I've seen his TikToks and his Twitter and stuff. But one night he like posted that he was looking for people to run Vondel with. So I hit up Dab, and Dab told Manny to follow me back and it just formed from there. You know, we played Vondel one night, and then we started playing more and more, and then I met you and Nas, and we started running big map, and then we started running, and it's just like that. Just took off like that. So shout out Dab. Shout out Dab. Now we're here.
Shout out Dab. Shout out to Dab. Shout out to all of them. So one thing I noticed, because with all the guests that I have on this panel, I like owning the panel. It's kind of cool. But all the guests that I have on this panel, I do a bit of research as to who they are, how much content they made, and the whole nine, right?
Yeah.
So I noticed in your profile you're part of Regiment GG. Now I know Regiment GG is mainly consistent upon of military veterans, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So in your case, how did you end up joining?
So here's the simple answer. It's not it's an organization, yeah. But it's not like a gaming or a content organization. It's more of a military community. So when you join, you are just joining that community, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not like, my content doesn't represent regiment, and nothing really represents regiment. Okay. I'm just a part of their military community because, you know, the only way you can join is if you are an active duty service member or a veteran. Okay. And I found out that community was a thing through the owner. Actually, I ran ranked with him a couple of times in MW2. Entourage, great dude, great guy. And I found out about that. But with that being said, I do want to start going a little further into Regiment because Regiment also does have a Warzone team. They do have a Warzone team, and I believe they just signed someone as an official content creator for Regiment. Nice. So that might be something down the road as well. But yeah, I would love to represent Regiment, you know. Right now I'm a part of their community and I love being a part of their community. They're doing great things. Chris is a fantastic CEO, but yeah, as far as getting more involved, I definitely want to get more involved with Regiment.
Okay. Because I was kind of asking to see like who or which one of the members you had met originally beforehand, but you went from CEO, I'm in there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, 100%, yeah.
For sure. Do you occasionally play like any games or like do they have like any like events? Do they have like maybe like game nights, movie nights, anything or anything?
Okay, Regiment. Okay, so Regiment actually does. I believe they have meetups at like a bunch, like at pretty much every event. You know, Regiment's gonna have their own booth there, and they're gonna have a meetup with all of the community.
That's fine.
They do have a barbecue coming up, I think, here soon at the Regiment headquarters. I believe. I'll have to check up on that, but there is a Regiment meetup coming up to celebrate Regiment's birthday.
Nice.
And it's gonna be like a birthday bash barbecue, something like that. But yeah, they do all sorts of events like that. And you can and if you're a service member watching this and you haven't heard of Regiment, it'll be Regiment GG on all platforms. You can find out more information there. But
you heard the man. You heard the man.
Yeah. With that being said, that's all. Yeah, that's all I can really think of. You know, they had a meet up at TwitchCon. They had a meet up at DreamHack when it was in Atlanta. And I believe yeah, they're having that birthday bash. That's the only thing I really know of so far.
What state is it in, by the way, if you don't mind me asking?
What state is the headquarters in?
The birthday bash.
Oh, the birthday bash. I'd have to check.
Okay.
I have to check.
Okay. All good. I just because I was asking because more than likely they may do events maybe like closer to like a headquarters or where it's like there's a closest proximity for most of the members.
Yeah.
Like say for example, if 70% of the members are between like Atlanta or not in Atlanta, but like Georgia and Florida, they may do events in those areas.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, so that was kind of why I had asked though. That's kind of why I asked though. I did want to ask, all right, because the CEO's name is Chris, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Entourage Chris. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't exactly know if he has a specific process for vetting people, no pun intended. But
All right, continue.
But okay, so is there like a process that they do to like actually see? I know that this is a dumb thing to even have to do in the first place, but there's weird people on this planet. So is there some sort of process to actually test and make sure that you're actually a veteran? Provide this evidence. Boom.
Yes.
Good.
So in the Discord server, when you try to join regiment, in order to get the role of whatever branch you're a part of, or even just being verified in their Discord, you have to first have your military issued ID. Can't fake those. You cannot fake those. Because they will find out. And you have your military ID with your picture showing, and then you have your date of birth, your rank, and your name on a piece of paper. And you take a picture of that, you submit it, and then their moderators will look over it and make sure that it is verifiable. Because in regiment as well, they have different people with different backgrounds, right? They have a veterans mental health channel in the Discord server, with a certified mental health specialist who is also a vet. They got these human resources guys that'll look over and make sure that your ID and everything is valid before allowing you in. But yeah, you have to go through a verification process to make sure.
Good, because more than likely, I knew that they would have that, but I kind of wanted to know a little bit of how the process worked. I'm not.
Yeah, no, it's as simple as just, if you have a military ID, sitting it down, putting a piece of paper on top of it, making sure your face is showing, put down your information on that piece of paper, snap the picture, and just wait.
Yep.
And then they'll get back to you when you are verified. If you aren't verified, sorry.
I'm already knowing, man. Look, it's somebody. I guarantee you. Look, I don't know him personally, but I guarantee you, there's one day he's had somebody try and join, and they tried to fake like they were a military vet. I guarantee it. Now,
yeah,
I don't know why somebody would try to do that. People have way too much time on their hands. People have no friends. They make no money. I don't know what the fuck going on in their life. But that's besides the point. Now, the one thing that I want to further dive into, because obviously we had mentioned that you are part of Regiment GG, which is a community for military veterans. So, I'll now point out that you're also a military vet. Which branch did you serve? I am a military vet. Which branch did you serve, Mr. Calvin?
I appreciate it. Yeah. I served for 4 years in the United States Army from 2019 to 2023, where I was medically retired due to an injury that I sustained while I was on tour in Korea in 2020. It progressively got worse. They ended up saying, "Hey, we can either do the surgery or we can boot you out." And after finding out that they would pay me $50,000 for the rest of my life, I said, "Kick me out." So yeah. Man. So the VA benefits, if you ever hear about somebody talking about VA benefits, they are not lying. Man. They are not lying. That's why I am blessed enough to be able to do this. I can do content creation. I can compete. I don't have to I hate saying it, but it's true. I don't have to worry about getting a 9 to 5. I actually can pursue my dream because I'm blessed enough with that, those benefits. I signed 4 years away from my life, and now I get paid by the VA for the rest of my life. I mean, it's a blessing for sure, and I do not take it for granted. I will never take it for granted. But I am very thankful that I am able to carry out my dream of trying to do this full time. And and then the UGC as well. That helps out a lot doing those ads.
For sure.
yeah, so medically retired in 2023. I was a fire control specialist. That's a nerdy word for field artillery guy who, you know, sits at the computer and sends off the coordinates to the launchers, and then they shoot the rockets, and then boom, boom, explosion.
Ooh. Okay.
Pretty badass stuff, man. I gotta tell you, though, even though I got injured in Korea, I loved that place, man. Korea was a beautiful place. I spent a year there. I was sent over there in December of 2019, came back home in December of 2020. It was a beautiful experience. You know, you get to learn about all about their culture, get to try their food. Their food is delicious, man. Oh my goodness, their food is delicious.
Fire.
You've never had good Korean barbecue until it's authentic on the peninsula Korean barbecue, dude. Oh my gosh, it's
straight from the motherland,
unforgettable.
man.
And I think Korea probably has the best McDonald's I've ever had in my life.
That's insane. That is insane.
No. Listen. They had something called the Shanghai Burger. Okay.
Whoa. Okay.
It is a McChicken patty.
Okay.
Mozzarella sticks.
Ooh.
Marinara sauce. Mozzarella cheese, and it's just it's so good, man. It is so freaking good. And then they have, it's so good, bro. It's so good. Damn. And then they had all sorts of McFlurries. You know, they had a what the heck was it called, man? I used to get it all the time. I can't remember what the hell it was.
What was in it though? At least
I can't remember. That's the thing. I can't remember. I mean, half the time I ate them, bro, I was drunk, so I can't remember. I remember when I first got to the peninsula. The first 5 days, we go through what's called reception. Right, is where you're on the big base before you get sent off to your smaller base, and you know you're going through all of the stuff like your background check and all that, going through the processing basically. All 5 of those days I was drunk. every night we were out in the Ville in Korea, and we were getting plastered. It was amazing.
Dude.
It was an amazing time. But listen, alcoholism is serious. I don't drink anymore. I learned my lesson. I don't touch that shit anymore. But if you do, I'm not judging. I'm just saying it's not for me.
Hey.
Because I made a lot of mistakes in Korea. A lot of mistakes.
They're staying there. Don't worry. They're still there.
Yeah. We forget about them. What happens in Korea stays in Korea.
They ain't crossing over the Pacific. We're good. You know what I'm saying?
For real though, if you ever have the opportunity to go overseas to any part of Asia, because it's pretty much, I mean, for the most part, the same. Definitely do it, because it was beautiful over there for sure. I mean, it smelled like shit, but it was beautiful.
Wait. You mean like you step outside the base and it just smells like shit, or you just in town?
No, you step outside on base, dude, and it smells like shit.
Ooh.
There, dude, it was the worst smelling place I've ever been to. Unless you're at the top of Mount Soyasan. If you're at the top of Mount Soyasan, it smells fresh. Because you're on top of a fucking mountain. Yeah. So, you got that clean mountain air. But nah, if you're down on the ground and you walk out of the barracks, oh my gosh, you take that deep breath, it smells like shit.
Ew.
It's rough. It is rough.
Is there a reasoning behind that, or it's just
Korea. It's pollution, man. Like, I mean, before... This is the craziest part that I tell everybody whenever they found out that I was in Korea. I was in Korea when COVID sparked. Literally like 2 months before COVID sparked is when I landed down. So, to my surprise, the 2 months that I see Koreans wearing masks already because of the air quality and the pollution, they wear them normally. They wore them way before COVID.
Yeah.
So you would see, you could imagine how surprised I was when I saw online and that, like on TV and stuff like that. Back in the United States, everybody's wearing masks. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Because I didn't know what COVID was when I found out that people were wearing masks. You guys got the first alert when COVID hit in the U.S. We didn't know shit. We also didn't get no days off of work because of COVID either. So lucky you guys for the quarantine, but unlucky too. Quarantine probably sucked. But
I will say.
We definitely had a we worked every single day. We didn't go to the field because sanitary and stuff like that. So we didn't go to the field. So that was nice. But yeah, there were a lot of restrictions. We couldn't go off post for almost the entire year I was there. I think the last 2 months is when I started being able to go off post again. And that's off base, by the way, off base. But yeah. So it was pretty rough. We were restricted. Like, we were still going to work, but we were still quarantined. It's kind of that. But yeah, it was a great experience. It taught me a lot. You know, there's a lot more out there than what you guys think. There's a lot more out there.
That's why I want to travel so bad. Like, when everything gets set up, like, I just want to just go to every place. I just want to just.
And the crazy part is, while my wife was back here in the States, I was 13 hours ahead.
Oh.
I was 13 hours ahead. So every time I'd be going to sleep, she'd be waking up. Every time she would be going to sleep, I'd be waking up. It was a horrible schedule. Yeah, but luckily, she stayed up. She stayed up just to talk to me before I went to work. So shout out to her. She's a real one.
That's a W right there.
And then I married her when we got back.
Nice.
I got back. I married her when I got back.
See that? Yeah. See, look, you know what I'm saying? Look, when somebody holds you down through a rough well, I guess, I mean, she grabbed fun.
When I found out, when she waited on me throughout that whole tour in Korea, I knew she was the one, man. She didn't cheat. She stayed loyal. She waited for me. I remember things got so tough, man. I tried to break up with her. She said, "Hell no. You got like 2 months left. You're keeping your ass. You're staying here. You're not going anywhere." Huh?
You had said you had tried to break it off, so you're just telling her, like, "Hey, look, I don't want you constantly waiting on me."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that. Yeah.
Okay.
And then she was like, "Bullshit. I waited all this time. You have 2 months left. Get the fuck over it." That's basically what she said.
It's a real one right there, man.
Yeah, she's a real one, man. She's a real one.
Hey, man.
I love her to death. But
because we all know it ain't a whole lot of real ones out there. Look, I'm just saying,
definitely not.
It's a scary sight out there. I'm just saying.
It is. And then whenever I got done with Korea, came back home. You know, I enjoyed the month back home with my family. It's definitely crazy, man. I think the thing that affected me the most during my entire time in service was being away from my family. Yeah. I missed 3 Christmases in a row with my family. I missed my sister's 16th, 17th, and 18th birthday.
Man.
And I missed my sister's senior prom. I missed her graduation. I missed my little cousin's graduation. Damn. Or I didn't miss my little cousin's graduation. Sorry, I got to be there for her graduation. Thank God. But I missed my sister's prom and her graduation. I missed my mom's second. I guess you could call it wedding. They got married at the courthouse. But I missed a lot, man. I missed a lot. And I left, and my sister was still a 15-year-old in high school, and I got out, and she was graduated. She was moved in with her fiance. They got engaged, and I was like, man, what, like, where did all this time go? Yeah, exactly. It was only 4 years, dude. It was only 4 years, and I missed so much. Dude, so, like, I promised myself I am going to be as close as I can to my family for the rest of my life now, because I realized when your family's not there with you, it sucks. Because whenever we got done with Korea, me and my wife, we moved in together in Oklahoma. On base. We lived in an on base housing. It was great. It was a nice little townhouse style. You know, we had 2 bedrooms. So we had our master bedroom, which was our bedroom, and then I had my stream room. I had my own, you know, little office area, and that's where everything started kicking off. I decided, you know what? I'm gonna stop just streaming. I'm gonna learn how to edit. I'm gonna start posting videos. I'm gonna start creating content, and then we just went banging from there. I kid you not. I started posting 3 TikToks a day for like 6 months straight.
Good shit. That's what I like to hear. Good
and
shit.
I got burnt out so quickly, and then a lot of that motivation just went away. I wish I could have that same motivation that I had from that time. But
I mean, the motivation wasn't for nothing though. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't. It built me up. It built me up for sure. I met a lot of great people through content creation, and then, you know, it built my community as well. That grind really paid off. Got 20,000, you know, I'm slowly starting to work my way back up there, trying to get a consistent schedule, you know, with competing, streaming, content creation, and the UGC. It's a lot to balance, and being a husband and a family man. So it's a lot to balance for sure. But with that being said, we were over in Oklahoma for 3 years. 2021 to, no, not 3 years. It was 2 years. We moved in 2021 and left 2023. So this past year, that was a rough time for both of us because we had no family. It was just us. You know, my wife, she didn't have her own car and she didn't work. So she was stuck in the house all day. You know, depression really took over. And then my injury could progressively started getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And that started bringing up a lot of depression. So if you have any, if you know any service members, if he's family, a friend, please check up on him, because they could tell you they're fine, but they're really not fine. I've seen it happen so many times. I've seen people kill themselves in the barracks because they just can't take it anymore. I've seen people try to kill themselves because they can't take it anymore. I've had friends who have killed themselves because they can't take it anymore. It's not a lie.
May they rest in peace,
it's not
man.
a lie. May they rest in peace. It's not a lie though. It's not a lie. They don't say it for attention. Veterans go through so much, and active service members go through so much. That is the most mentally draining, physically draining job of all. Because you gotta deal with the fact of, if you get deployed and you go to war, are you gonna come home and see your family?
Exactly.
Like, is that the last time you it's crazy. And then at any point in time, they can tell you, drop everything, we're going to war. And just like that, your whole life has changed. That's why this is a fun fact for you that didn't know. The Army or the military, we get paid 24/7. 24/7, 24 hours, 7 days a week, because at any time we could be sent off.
Okay.
So, we don't get paid that much, but we get paid all the time. All the time. Holidays.
That low-key does make sense.
Every 2 weeks you will get a paycheck. And it'll be the same every 2 weeks. Yeah, it'd be the same every 2 weeks. And then, as you rank up and stuff, you'll get pay raises and stuff. But yeah, it's not that great, but the benefits are nice. You got free healthcare. We didn't have to pay rent in our house when we lived over in our house. It was nice. You get free dental care. It's the military. The military is great in taking care of you, but it's definitely not for everyone. It's I had a buddy who went in, and he's now getting out because he said it's not for him, which is understandable. You could be the beefiest, most buff guy in the world, but you might find out that it's not for you, and it's not for you. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you're any less than anybody else who's made it through. It's definitely not for everyone. And if you have an authority problem, you better throw that out the door before you get to basic training. Some drill sergeants will fuck you up.
Yeah,
oh my gosh, I witnessed it firsthand, man. We had somebody who posted up on our drill sergeant and said, "Watch who you're talking to." He got up in his face. He screamed at him. The guy tried to swing at him. I shit you not, bro. He tried to swing. Drill sergeant grabbed under his arm like this and fucking pushed his ass to the ground.
Oh my god.
It was something. It was something for sure.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah, it was something.
I have a slight glimpse or a slight insight because my boy Saucy, he was in the Navy, so it's he tells me about officers yelling in your damn face and so on, that shit. It'll they'll say the most off the wall shit to you, but it's just you can't combat.
You can't do anything. You can't do anything.
Shit.
You say these are the 4 words that you say while you're basic training. Yes, drill sergeant, or 6 words. Yes, drill sergeant. No, drill sergeant. That's all you can say. That's all you can say. And then, as well as that, it got softer after COVID hit, because what they called day 1 in basic training was the shark attack, which is whenever they just go batshit crazy on all the new recruits. Throwing shit. We had a freaking drill sergeant in the chow hall with salad bowls, smashing them bitches together while yelling at us. And they fucking broke in his hands. It was chaos, man. It was chaos. They were just yelling in your face, but now they're not allowed to do that anymore because the Army got soft. So, I went through that shit, and it was rough. It was scary as shit. It was probably one of the scariest things I've ever been through in my life, because those are some tough mofos. Even the female drill sergeants, they are some tough mofos.
But it makes you a tougher person through that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yes, it does. Their job is to break you down from a civilian to a soldier, and that's what they do, and they're great at it. There's a reason why there's only a select few that become drill sergeants. Is because it takes a special kind of person. Not me. I couldn't do that shit. 4 a.m. to 8 o'clock at night. Are you kidding me? Fuck no.
Man, all that yelling,
that was their hours, bro. They would get there at 4 a.m. and they would go home at 8. So they get 8 hours before they were right back to work.
Man, bro, you get like an hour. You get like an
2
hour
hours,
to do everything.
2 hours with the family, 6 hours sleep.
That's
or 4 hours with the family, 4 hours of sleep.
That's it, man. That
was rough.
You gotta wake up. You gotta yell at people some more, man, bro. It takes that takes some genetically gifted vocal cords to yell at people that damn much. I'm telling you, bro.
But with all that being said, I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all. It taught me a lot of discipline. It taught me a lot about the real world. You know, you throw an 18-year-old kid out of high school and he's living on his own. He's paying his own bills. And then by the time I was 20, I had my own house. I had my wife. And I was very successful, or not successful. I was set up.
Technically, you're set up. You're set up. Yeah,
I was set up. Compared to some of the other kids that I went to high school with and I graduated with, who are still in our hometown working, their part-time jobs, living with their mother and fathers. Still, I mean, I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself, and it taught me a lot. It got me ready for the real world when the military spit me out back into civilization. It was scary. It was scary. It's a lot different. It is a lot different. But I'm happy. I'm happier. And I finally get to grow out my damn facial hair. Oh my god. You know how
finally
bad?
Grow out all your hair,
oh my
man.
god, dude. Like, we used to look like babies. I'm sitting here like all of these other special forces and like militaries in the world are able to grow facial hair and get like badass beards and shit, and we're over here looking with our bald ass butt chins, and I'm like, who the fuck is gonna be scared of us?
We're supposed to be terrifying with this shit, bro.
If I see a big Viking looking motherfucker, yeah, I'm gonna be scared. But if I see somebody with a clean shaven baby face, I'm gonna laugh at him,
bro. Like, imagine like you're posted up in a whole nother country. You're going to sleep, bro. Somebody taps you in the shoulder. He may be 6'5" and swole as shit, but he got a baby face with with this big ass rifle in his hand, bro. Like, not an ounce of facial hair. I'm going back to sleep.
Yeah, I'm going back to sleep, bro. I'm not worried about you. Get out of my face.
I ain't worried about you, bro. Now, if you got a beard, like a long beard, and it's braided, all right, bro. Look, you have everything.
I'm not fucking with you. You
can have everything. Look, I want no problems, none at all. I will tell you where everything is. Just leave me the hell alone.
I don't want the smoke.
I want zero smoke with you, my guy. I want zero smoke with you. So yeah, the main reason why I really wanted you to go over practically your entire military experience is because, well, for one, I also want to point out to anybody, because I know my boy Calvin said he technically gets paid for the rest of his life. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a money glitch. Do not think this is anything close to a money glitch. You will be humbled. You will be humbled. Because some kid,
it's not a money glitch.
Some idiot out there is like, damn, so he gets for the rest of his life? That might not be that bad. And then day one in the military, he's like, what the fuck was I thinking?
I mean, but the thing is you can't just normally get out of the military and be paid. You have to be, it's medical, like it's disability. It's disability is what it is. And that's what I get paid. And yeah, it takes some pretty serious shit to get you fucked up enough to where you get paid. I mean, I'm 100% disabled in the VA's eyes. And that's why I get paid that. Because I went through a long 8-month process going through physicals and, going all over all my medical records and stuff like that. And then they finally gave me my final rating and my decision. And they found me 100%. They paid me 100%, which is about $39 a month. $39 a month.
$3,900?
Almost $4. Yeah, 3,900 something. It's close to 4, but I think it's closer to 3,900 than 4. Okay. But I'm not saying that to brag. I'm not saying that to brag at all. And I'm also not telling you to go do this because infinite money glitch. That's not it at all. I'm just saying that unfortunate situations happen for a reason. Like when I first got injured, it was tough because it really sucked. It took a lot out of me mentally and physically. Like, dude, I was so in shape when I got to Korea, man. I was so in shape. And then I left like 180 pounds. And now I'm like 220, I think.
Far.
Yeah, it's not that far. But like, I was ripped when I got out of basic training, dude. I was ripped. And dude, I looked good. But when I got injured, I couldn't really do that much PT anymore. I could like walk and shit, but I couldn't really do no push-ups. I couldn't run. I couldn't do much of that. So, for like 3 years, I just sat around and couldn't really do much.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's basically the story. But yeah, unfortunate situations. I live by everything happens for a reason. I got injured. There was a reason, and now I am thankful. I am set up, and I get to pursue my dream that I've had since I was 12 years old by doing this. So
That's nice. Hey, that is nice. That is nice. If nobody's ever told you, I'm proud of you. Just from what I've heard so far, I'm proud of you, Calvin.
Thanks, Ranks. I appreciate it, bro.
I am.
Appreciate that.
I will never ever claim that anything I will ever go through is close to the magnitude of what you experience within your life. And if the shit I'm doing is kind of hard, pause. God damn it, why did I say that?
I mean, at least he paused. At least he paused.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I would never try to act like I would even try and put myself in your shoes, man. So, hey, the fact you're here to this day through all the shit you went through, and also to everybody else who's out there, right? Look, you went through a lot of shit in your life, right? You got up when you didn't want to get up. You went back to sleep knowing you're going to experience the same bullshit for the rest of the week. You still got up every day. You still went through it. And if you're out of that situation, just know that I'm proud of you. If you're still going through it, look, the shit don't last forever. Remember when your life was happy? Yeah, and see how now it's gone? Your life's shit now, right? Your life's going to be happy at one point.
Absolutely.
Always remember that. I do want to ask, what was the exact reason you were medically discharged?
Oh, God.
Address as many details as you can.
yeah, I got you. Well, I'll tell you. Okay, so I have let's see, what was it? Okay, so I have joint damage in my hands and my feet. I have missing cartilage in both of my knees.
Oh.
I had severe depression and anxiety. I was diagnosed with that. Let's see. I have back problems. I have chronic back pain in my lower back, and I have strained. I can't remember what the hell it was called. I think it was joint and ligament damage in my wrists as well. Pretty much everything on me is fucked up, bro. But the main one is a little bit too graphic for me to say. Let's just say I have a tear where a tear shouldn't be.
Oh.
An open wound where it shouldn't be. And yeah. It makes it very hard for it made it very hard for me to do things because I didn't realize it was there when I first got injured. When it first happened in Korea, I didn't know about it. And it took me like a year and a half before I finally found out what it was, and it was already like
too toast. Far gone.
It was already too far gone, yeah. So, but I have surgery coming up in June. So June 11th, I will be having surgery, getting that fixed, and then I will hopefully be living a more active life. I want to start getting into the gym again. I want to be able to go out to the beach with my wife. We couldn't do it this past summer because I can't swim in the salt water. Can't really get in the sand either. But yeah, I want to go out and have fun with my wife. I want to live the rest of my life. I'm a 23-year-old guy. I don't want this holding me back. I've had it for the past 4 years of my life. I want to get rid of it. I'm getting rid of it on June 11th. But yeah.
I like to hear that. What was the event that caused it though?
Heavy. I lifted something really heavy from what the doctors have told me. I probably lifted something very heavy and it tore, and then it continued to get worse and worse as time went on, and lifting heavy things, and yeah, eventually it just got really, really bad, and to the point where it needed surgery. And I'm finally getting that done. 4 months.
4 months.
3 months. 3 months. 3 months. 3 months.
Is it?
I forgot it's March.
It's 3 years.
Yeah,
Damn,
March.
It's March.
Yeah, it's freaking March, dude.
February went by fast as shit. That's crazy.
I know, right?
January was too damn long. February was fast as shit. And then now, boom, even with the extra day, still long as shit.
Yeah, I know. Leap day.
You know what I'm saying? It's still long as shit, you know what I'm saying? But hey, we getting full form Calvin in about 3 months.
Oh, yeah.
Full form Calvin in 3 months. So are you able, but like in terms of, because I know you said there was a slight injury in terms of like in your wrist, you're still able to obviously play games to the degree you're playing.
Of course,
yeah.
Yeah, of course. Of course, sometimes if I have a flare up, my wrists will start hurting. I'll have to take it easy. That's why I can't play mouse and keyboard, bro. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I could play controller, but I can't really play mouse and keyboard. The only thing that really bothers me almost every day is my knees. Because I got missing cartilage and damage in my knees. It took a toll after all the rock marches and all that running on asphalt. Running on asphalt is so bad for you. It's so bad for you.
Well, they make you do it anyways. Holy.
I know, it is so bad for you, dude. I found out what it does to your body, and it's so bad for you, dude.
What does it do to you? Like, well, I mean, I have an idea.
So it's like it doesn't take as much of the force as when you're running on top of it. You get what I'm saying? So all that force gets pushed up to your knees.
Ooh,
when your feet are hitting the ground. It's not like absorbing that impact as much asphalt. It's just shooting it back up to your knees.
Oh,
yeah.
So kind of like I forgot which Newton law was it. It might be the first one, but like for every force is an equal and opposite force. But in this case, the force is being pushed straight to your knees.
Probably that. Yeah, probably that. But running on asphalt is really bad for you. Definitely. We ran on a track for a while. I think that's definitely the best thing for you to run on. But yeah, running on asphalt, especially as much as we ran, is bad. It's rough. And after doing that for about 4 years, or actually not 4 years, because let's see, probably about two and a half, half of my military career, I was, running and all that stuff. But yeah, it starts to take a toll on you for sure. And I got clicky knees at 23.
Hey,
I got clicking knees at 23, and it's great. I love it.
Damn, man. So throughout this, right? Let's say you got into making content. You had said once you were back.
Early 2021. Right? Early 2021.
Okay, so this is when you were still in service,
yes.
correct? Okay.
I was still in service. I just moved in with my wife, into the house, and I decided to start creating content. I saw a recruitment challenge for an organization that I used to be a part of, Team Vove. I was with them for almost a year. But they submitted a recruitment challenge, and I was like, dude, I want to join this team. So I literally that day, I shit you not, I bought Amazon or Adobe Premiere Pro. I started going on YouTube. I started cracking that shit out. I taught myself how to edit. Nice. I've edited all my shit. I'm self-taught. I think everybody's self-taught that edits. So, but I definitely just started grinding. Honestly, just 3 a day. Even if they weren't the greatest TikToks in the world, they were still 3 videos a day, and they were
it's the
views.
discipline that means a lot more.
Yeah, exactly. And but yeah, after a while, I grinded for that team for oh my gosh, I don't even know how long until I got picked up, and I got picked up, and then things went on, and then I left, and then things continued on. But yeah, no, content creation I've been doing for about. I think May will make it 3 years. Yeah, May will make it 3 years. And I streamed a lot before that. I streamed a lot on my PS4 when I was still in the barracks. If you guys want to go all the way through my fucking Twitch down to the bottom and see that, I remember the first time I got 20 viewers, dude. I shed a tear. I actually shed a tear. I hit 20 viewers. I hit affiliate that night, bro. That was the best feeling ever. That is a feeling I will never forget.
What were you playing?
Never forget that. I was playing Cold War.
Ooh.
I was playing Cold War League play.
I
was shredding out with the Milano. I look up at the top right, and the viewer count goes to like 20, and I just start shedding tears. Waterworks. It was such a great moment for me.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was a great moment. Mm-hmm. But then I hit affiliate, and then a couple months later, I moved out of the barracks. I could have done content creation in the barracks, but it wasn't great because I didn't have Ethernet. I had fucking Wi-Fi. But yeah, once I moved into the house, I got my own internet router. I got fucking hardwired into that shit. Started cracking down on the content, streaming, and then everything went on from there.
Nice. So
now we're here today.
You're here today. I'm not gonna lie, for the fact that it's just closing in on 3 years, you've gotten a decent bit of success for 3 years. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, definitely.
You have gotten a decent bit of success.
I'm proud. I'm proud of what I've gotten done over the past 3 years. Now, if I had the same motivation that I had at the beginning, dude, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine where I'd be right now.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? I'd be paying him to get him on this podcast.
Three a day for 3 years straight. I mean, I can't imagine where I'd be right now.
That is some. You might just be a psychopath after the first year. You're a psychopath after the first year, bro.
I'd run out of content ideas. I'd be pulling shit out of my ass.
Just pull shit out of your ass, bro. Just being like, hey, you know what I'm saying? At one point, you guys be like, hey, somebody's gonna comment and be like, you gotta just appreciate the discipline at this point. Like,
yeah, I was just on the trend of the little loadout videos in Warzone 1. You know, the like 15-second loadout videos with the clickbait intros. I remember I got like 100-something K on a freaking Joe Woe sniper build.
Ooh.
It was great.
Shout out Joe Woe.
Yeah, shout out Joe Woe. He's a real one. He's the greatest.
Shout out young Joe, man. Shout out young Joe.
Oh yeah.
In the process of, I would assume there wasn't much of a process, at least in terms of picking what you would stream. But I'm assuming in your case, the game you played the most was Call of Duty, correct?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, I've always been a Call of Duty guy. I started playing in. When did I start playing?
It's good. I was about to ask that question.
I know. I had a feeling. So technically, the first Call of Duty I ever played was Call of Duty World at War on the Wii.
On the Wii.
On the Wii, my boy. I had one of those freaking gun joystick joystick holders.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of those run campaign. You know, I never played multiplayer or anything, but that was technically the first Call of Duty that I ever laid my hands on. Mm-hmm. But if we're going into like multiplayer and stuff, and like my peak Call of Duty when I actually started going crazy was Black Ops 2. I think that's a good majority of everybody's Call of Duty that they started going crazy on. You know, I was in the trick shotting community. I was pub stomping. I was doing all of it. Because it was a game that had all of it. You know, the trick shotting community in that game was fantastic. You know, I don't think it'll ever be near as close to as it was in Black Ops 2. You know, you had everybody going for freaking trick shots. But yeah, that's what I did. So I played a lot of BO2, and then I started getting a little bit into the comp side of things in BO3. Played a few UMGs. I don't know if any of you guys know what UMG is, but I used to play a bunch of UMGs. I played game battles as well on MLG. Let's see. And then BO4 came out. Or no, it wasn't BO4 next, was it?
What was it?
What was it after Black Ops 3?
Infinite Warfare.
Infinite Warfare. Yeah, I didn't play that dog shit. I didn't play that shit. I played it for like 2 minutes. I maybe played it for a couple days because I bought it and then I dropped it. I didn't play that shit.
Hey, look. I want to interject right quick. Look, the developers of Infinite Warfare. Look, the game. I mean, obviously
it was a cool
now.
concept, but what the fuck were you thinking?
What's so annoying is, and it makes me mad because the campaign is the best thing about that game. But then it makes me more mad because why is the campaign the greatest aspect of your game that is $60?
Yeah, facts.
Like, what the hell, bro? And it was like, because the worst part was, I think the only reason why I liked it was because I liked Black Ops 3 so much that I tolerated that game. Like,
yeah, no, not me.
If it was, what was the order? If it was like, let's say, I don't fucking know. Let's say Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and then maybe Infinite Warfare. No. That's already the order. Never mind. If we were to go from like Black Ops 2 to like Infinite Warfare or something like that, I would fucking hate that game. I would genuinely hate that game. I literally would. It was
so bad.
It was a bad game. It was a bad game.
So bad.
But I mean, it was properly. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was properly timed because it was right after Black Ops 3, and everybody loved Black Ops 3. But on top of that, actually no, it wasn't properly timed because they asked. There was a Twitter. I think it was on Twitter. They had a poll and they said, "Hey, would you guys prefer advanced movement or boots on ground?" And everybody's like, Black Ops 3 was great, but we would want some boots on ground. I beg to differ. I love advanced movement. I love jetpacks.
No, I'm not gonna lie, man. I want Jetpack COD back, and I want it soon. I want Advanced Warfare 2 next year. Gulf War is fine to come out this year, but I want Advanced Warfare 2 next year, please. Advanced Warfare is one of my favorite Call of Duties of all time. I love Advanced Warfare.
Something about jetpacks just makes the game.
I know, man. It was so good. Except for Infinite Warfare. Fuck that shit.
Then they know.
Yeah, get
I don't know.
the hell out.
Get that shit out of here.
Go ahead and just take it. Just go ahead and just erase it from history. It never happened.
No, it was so bad. It was so dumb about that game.
It was so bad.
It was so dumb about that game, bro, was because they had the poll, but I think it's their fault why they did this. A lot of people were saying, well, don't get mad because the game was already made. But if you guys knew the game was already made, why would you even ask for the public's opinion?
Why would you ask for, exactly.
If it's going to drop anyways? So, everybody was like, I think I remember the score. It was like 92% boots on ground, 8% jetpacks. Yep. And then, like less than a week later, they come out with this trailer, and it's the Infinite Warfare trailer. And I think that video is still to this day the top, I think it's the top 10 or maybe top 5, but it's definitely top 10 most disliked videos on YouTube.
Yeah, no, it's bad, dude. It's bad. But
yeah, no,
it was
dislikes.
Rough.
4 million. They had to combine it with COD 4 Remastered, and I'm like,
oh no, COD 4 Remastered was dope, but I only played that shit for like a couple days too.
Yeah.
But no, when I got back into Call of Duty, it was around, I think it was BO4 because I was about to go into basic training. I had like all my graduation money, people giving you graduation gifts and shit. I was gonna buy a new engine for my car, but instead I stayed with my bad influence of friend. I'm just joking, they're not bad influences. I love them to death. Shout out Dom and shout out Chris. But we were at my boy Chris's house, and he said, "Yo, dude," he's a huge Zombies fan, by the way. He said, "Yo, dude, did you see the Zombies Chronicles DLC that came out for BO4 today?" I was like, nah. He's like, it's only on PlayStation. Well, fuck it. Let's go get a PlayStation. So we literally leave that night, go to Walmart, buy BO4 and a PlayStation. I'm playing BO4 for the next 3 fucking days, dude. I'm going crazy on League Play. We play the fucking zombies. And then 3 days later, I'm shipping off to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, and my PS4 is staying back.
Damn.
It sucked.
Damn.
But when I got out, I got my PS4 back and started playing BO4 again. And then I went to AIT. And AIT is basically basic training, but not as strict because it's the school of you learning your job that you signed up for. So I was there for about good 2.5, 3 months. I didn't get to have my PlayStation over there. So while I was over there, though, a great, fantastic game called Modern Warfare 2019 came out. And once I got to Korea, I ended up getting that game, and oh my god. If you ran into me on Gunfight, you're getting fucked, dude. Gunfight was my shit. Gunfight was my shit, man. And then I got huge into NBA and 2K as well. 2K20. It was a good time. I loved me some 2K20. I was snatching ankles,
Man, that's crazy.
Really. I was kind of dog. I was a slashing playmaker, and I was trying to shoot threes. But
you were one of those. Okay.
Okay. I was a slasher playmaker, and I was trying to shoot threes. Green.
You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Green bean.
Hey, you gotta respect the attempt. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's like...
but then I made a playmaking shot creator, and then I started swishing. I was like, what the hell? But I was like, oh wait, slashing's for yeah. I figured it out. After a while, bro. It was my first 2K. Forgive me.
Yeah.
But
you figured it out though, nonetheless. It's all that matters.
Yeah. I think I hit like All-Star 3 or some shit. That was my peak in my first 2K. It was pretty awesome. And then I got 2K22. I played it for a couple months, and then Call of Duty Cold War came out, and I dropped 2K completely. Never touched it again. Grinded Cold War. Then Vanguard came out. Yeah. Then Vanguard came out. Started grinding Vanguard, started playing a bunch of dog shit game. Started playing a bunch of game. Silk started playing a bunch of game battles and shit. Warzone as well, playing Warzone and stuff. I was mainly on Warzone, but for the longest time, I didn't have a PC that could handle it. My first PC ever was the 1660 Super and an i7 9700K. Or not. Actually, it came with like an i5 9400F or some shit. I don't remember what the fuck it was. But I put the 9700K in it. And that was my PC for 3 years, bro. I did everything on that PC. I was running 50 frames on Verdansk on that PC. I was running like 75 frames on Caldera on that PC. And then this past year, I said, fuck this. I'm tired of it. I've been playing on 60 FPS on Warzone for way too fucking long, so I dropped 4 bands on a new one. And it's got a 4070 Ti, an i7 13700K. And it was time, bro. It was time. And I treated myself because I mean I dealt with that shit for 3 years, dude. I dealt with that shit for 3 years. That PC could barely. It wasn't keeping up. But yeah, I decided to get a new one, and yeah, everything's been smooth sailing from there. You know, I've been able to create some quality content because everything I created with that old PC was looking like it was straight out of fucking 1982, grainy and shit. But yeah, no, this PC was definitely a great investment. I forgot what we were talking about. What were we talking about before I started talking about the PC?
We were talking about essentially how you first started playing. Started making content. How you first started making content. Or how you first started playing Call of Duty. Yes, that was the one. Yeah.
Yeah, Call of Duty. Yeah, I've just been playing Call of Duty all my life. But yeah, no, Call of Duty definitely is the game that I have played the most.
Mm-hmm. Were there any other games? Were there any other games besides 2K that you like mained at all? Like, did you switch off from COD for a little bit?
Yeah, for a little bit. Whenever Warzone was in a really bad state, and Caldera and stuff. Yeah, you remember that? You remember that time where Warzone was just fucking ass? Actually, no. I think it was Al Mazrah. I think it was when Al Mazrah first came out. I can't remember. But I mained Apex for a little bit.
Those some dark times,
and that's actually one of my most viral TikToks. It hit like 500K, and it was when it was what happens when you take a COD player, move him over to Apex. And it was a mid-ass fucking clip. And everybody commented, bronze ass lobbies, you know, gold 5 ass lobbies. Like, fuck off, dude. But yeah, that shit got 500K. It boomed. I loved that video. It was great. It came out perfectly how I wanted it to. It triggered the Apex community and it triggered the COD community. So you know what? 2 birds, 1 stone.
2 birds with 1 stone.
We got it.
It's crazy because I had a video like that, and when I watch it again, I think the first thing I did was, I think the clip starts with me sticking somebody far as fuck with an arc star, and he blew up. And I'm like, and I'm like, I look back at it, and I'm like, that's probably the best thing within this clip. Everything else in here is mid. Like everything else in here is, even me not even playing Apex that much, I even know this is mid. But I just posted it because I'm like, hey, I felt great in the moment, and I'm like, I'm getting my ass kicked. I'm posting this shit because it's all I have. It's like, it's
funny, yeah, and if it's funny, you know?
Hell yeah, for sure.
But yeah, no, Apex I mained for a little bit. And then I did play Rust for a while as well, fun fact.
How is
When I was on Team Vove, we were playing Rust a lot together, and it was a good time. Rust is all right. I'm not a huge fan of it. I played it because, you know, the team was playing it, and like I enjoyed it a little bit. But then I fucking hated it. It's just when you get raided and you lose everything you've spent the past like 2 weeks building and farming and gathering, and you lose it all, you get fucking pissed. Yeah, you hate the game. But yeah, so Rust. I have my Rust phase, and then I think I went back to Call of Duty after that. And I don't think there's anything else from there that I can think of. No. Overwatch 2 when it came out, I played Overwatch 2 for a little bit. Played the finals beta. It was fantastic. I don't know what the fuck happened to the game, but.
What did happen? I didn't play the game.
It was like the biggest fumble in gaming history. It was a fantastic game in beta, but when it finally released, nobody gave a shit. But yeah, Xdefiant, whenever they released that, I guarantee.
Man, that game ain't dropping, bro.
GTA 6 dropping before Xdefiant.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, look, hear me out, ladies and gentlemen. When GTA 6 drops, hey, I will barricade myself in this room.
No, I will too.
I will Kino der Toe and barricade myself in this room. You try to open the door, I'll rebuild the barricade.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not getting out of here.
GTA 6 is gonna be a beautiful day.
Man,
it's gonna be a glorious day for sure. We've been waiting how long?
10 years.
How long has it been since fucking GTA 5 dropped? I thought it was 2012.
2012, 2013, somewhere around there.
Yeah, so 12 years.
Dude, I mean,
over a decade. We'll just play it safe and say over a decade.
The same game has served for that long.
That's insane. Wow. Actually insane.
That's got to be studied in history books, bro. Game, that's got to be studied in history books. That game is. Yep. I play that game. Damn, that's wild. That game was on PS3, PS4, PS5, and if you port it onto PC, you can play the PC version. And there's 5M on top of that with RP. Like, holy shit!
I know they've done so much with that game, dude. I can't believe it.
That's a spectacular. I think that might be like top 5. I know. Well, some people, when people ask me, they're like, "Hey, they just one of the best games in history." I'm like, If we're not saying GTA 5 is on there, now granted, yeah, it may be simple in the GTA, but dude, like,
yeah,
we gotta be honest. That game, they're still coming out with updates. I still don't know how the fuck they still have ideas, but
yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, whoever is sitting there making these ideas, he's got to be like meditating in midair, or just like in the office with a suit, right? like this and shit. And then you gotta shake some shit, and it comes out with some new idea on a sheet of paper. You're like, this is the greatest shit on earth. Let's go. Because I'm like,
there's no greatest idea ever.
Like, there's no way. So there's no way like a team of normal people are coming up with these ideas. There's no way. Like somebody in there is supernatural.
They're aliens, bro.
They're fucking aliens, bro. That's why I haven't met the dev team yet. They're aliens, bro. No way, bro.
Exactly.
I'm like, they just keep coming back. Like, bro, you could have a studio in GTA.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Rockstar cooks. Rockstar cooks for sure.
Rockstar definitely cooks, bro. Even with the, I was even talking to my boy Sauce with this. I don't know how true this is, but I think the next Red Dead that comes out, I know GTA 6 hasn't came out. We're talking about Red Dead, but I think the third Red Dead Redemption would be like prohibition type era. So we maybe walk around with Tommy guns and mafias and
that'd be fucking. That'd be badass. That'd be badass.
So good.
I would love that. I would actually love that.
That would be so fucking good, bro. Kid you not, that would be so fucking good, man.
No, I love the Red Dead series. I'm excited for the next game for sure. Rockstar just releases bangers, bro.
They always
never miss. They never miss.
I don't know how. They just never miss, man. They never miss.
I wish I could say the same about Activision. No bozos.
There's a guy right now in midair shooting a fully automatic grenade launcher. I don't know where they get that from. I don't know how he's doing it, but he's doing it. And guess what? He hasn't been banned yet.
That's true. He hasn't been banned yet. It don't matter how many times you report him. But you'll shadow ban me. You'll shadow ban me when I drop a 20 kill game on the release of Cxlvn.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck you.
The release of, oh lord.
The release of Cxlvn. I shit you not, bro. Day one, I drop a 19 kill game, an 18 kill game, and a 22 kill game. Shadow ban the next day.
Yeah, they're like, he's the guy, bro. Get him out of here.
Like, what the fuck? I didn't even drop a fucking 30. I had friends drop a fucking 50s day one. They're not getting shadow banned. And then I got shadow banned for my new PC as well. When I played on my new PC the day one, I got a hardware shadow banned. Or a hardware shadow banned. Yeah. So that one was like a couple days, I think. The second shadow ban, I'm not gonna lie, bro, it took like over a week, like maybe a week and a half. I was bugging because I couldn't play Call of Duty. It was like I realized I had a Call of Duty problem when I got shadow banned, and it was like it was like that drug that I need my fix of. It was insane.
Yeah, I always tell this man, look, if you ever meet, I don't know if have you ever played with Mikey before?
No, I've talked to him in the Discord a little bit though.
Hey, if you ever get the chance to, just be like, hey.
I shit on him in the gulag the other day, though.
Damn.
Yeah, I could probably find the clip too. I shit on him on the other day.
Oh, Mikey.
Yeah.
Mikey.
I think it was live. I might be able to find it. I think it was live.
Mikey. Damn.
Yeah, I saw Mikey 9, and I was like, "Oh, that's Mikey, 9, bro." Yeah, like there's no way. That's gotta be him. And I said, "That's Rank's boy." And I said, "Let me log in," and I'm pissed on him. I'm pissed on him.
My boy Mikey was probably fresh off work, coming home. He like, bro, he mad like the motherfucking SBM memo shit ain't working.
Hell, it don't work. It don't want to work sometimes, man.
Motherfucker don't want to work sometimes, man. But
that's a fun fact. That's a fun fact. Also, I don't run a VPN.
It doesn't work when I run one or I don't run one. No bullshit.
Yeah, no. I don't know how these guys like Nick's to be getting them to work, but fuck, man.
Look, I'm not trying to be one. I'm 100% not a hater. I promise you, I'm not.
No, I'm not a hater either. But, he's confirmed to use a VPN.
But hear me out, right? You can't tell me you're not. I'm gonna lose my mind if somebody tells me he's not running. You tell me you're not running anything and you drop 80 kills on Vondel.
Yeah.
80 on, bro. 80? Like, bro, that lobby was horrific. Like,
yeah, no. This man's definitely running a VPN. I just need the VPN sauce.
Yeah,
I need what it is. Maybe this guy's a smart ass motherfucker and he crafted up his own VPN to break the SBMM completely. And he's not telling anybody about it. I mean, you never know. There's a lot of things that could be going on. But no, I definitely don't think Nyx is cheating though. People say Nyx is cheating. He's not cheating. He's done the same thing on LAN. He's done the same thing on LAN. The fact of the matter is that he just has that insane VPN. That insane VPN sauce. He's solo quadding as well. He never has teammates. He's always playing by himself, and he's wiping 4 squads. You only have to wipe 20 squads to get 80 kills. Yeah. So only 20, but like 20. You got resurgence, and everything, and he farms teams for kills. Mm-hmm. You could farm one team 20 times.
You really
the entire
can.
Game.
You really can.
It's I'm making it sound a lot more simple than it is, but like if
in
you're
the right
lobbies, if you're in the right lobby, it's like that.
It is in fact like that, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. But I had if you ever get the chance to, because my boy Mikey is the only person that knows this to like the fullest degree. All right. If you ever get in a Discord with Mikey and I'm not there, be like, yo, Mikey, tell me about Ranks' shadow ban run in Warzone 1. I kid you not, I was like, these guys had my IP address on a vision board. Like, they walk in, they're like, we must tackle that task today. Like, dude, I would shit on a 4-man squad. I'm spraying bodies, and mid-match, you've been disconnected. I'm like, wait, what? What do you mean disconnected? Try to load up again. 170 ping. No match. And I load into a match. I'm getting beamed out of the sky. I'm getting beamed out of the sky.
Yeah, you're getting killed by a cheater.
Yep, cheater after cheater after cheater after cheater. And then it literally got to the point, because I remember, dude, I'm pretty sure I've been shadow banned like...
I've gotten it twice.
I've gotten shadow banned like at least 10 times. Like, it was bad. It was bad. There was a point.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was about to say, there was a point where I didn't even play on my own account for like 2 months.
That's one. So one of my boys actually got caught in the loop, getting like shadow banned every other week. He just bought a whole nother fucking account from one of his homies. Just started playing on that one permanently. It's rough. It's rough.
Tell y'all, man, they got our IP addresses on the vision board, and they're like, that's a task we gotta tackle today, bro. Because what's crazy is because I got shadow banned on one account. I had a burner account. I got shadow banned on that account. I had to play on somebody else's account afterwards. I got that account shadow banned too. And then I was playing on somebody's alt account, which still was kind of shadow banned. And I was just thugging it out because I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna ask somebody for another account. I'm just gonna deal with this.
You're just too good on the sticks, man.
I'm just gonna deal with this, bro. So I was like, dude, it was bad. I think there was at one point where I was like finally out of the loop. Was like towards the end of Warzone, and then even then it's like, well, I didn't get to play on my own account for like 2 months, so now the game's dead, so this shit doesn't matter. Like, doesn't matter. Like, hey, use your account back after I don't fucking need it anymore. Like,
yeah,
it was a horrible time. So I think also, who's another content creator? Do you know Knight?
Yeah,
Gorgo Knight. I remember he was in like
of course.
He was in a bad loop at one point. Like,
I remember loop. That. Yeah,
and then
till he got whitelisted. Till he got whitelisted.
Probably. Hey, I need to get whitelisted ASAP. Because the thing with him, in his case, I feel like his pain is worse. Because with me, I'm on the rise for doing this, right? But him, it's like, this supplies him his income. This runs the life.
Yeah, this is his job.
I mean, obviously, we all want to get to that point, but he's at the level to where it's bringing in sufficient income to where it's considered his full-time income. Yeah. So imagine your full-time income getting fucked up because some Benjamin 4568 J86 got shit on along with his buddies, and they spam report you, and you're in a shadow ban loop after sitting in there for a week. You try to hop on another account, that account gets shadow banned, and then you gotta wait another couple of days, and then you hop back in, play for one day, get shot. Like, exactly. I'd lose it, bro. Like, I would lose it. I would lose it, bro. I
really hope they figure out the shadow ban.
I don't think they're gonna fix it.
I really do. I don't think they will either, but I really hope they do.
I hope they do. They're probably not, but I don't have
no damn hope, but I really wish they would.
Facts, bro. For sure.
They definitely need to look at that. That's a huge problem.
I didn't want to ask this question. Since you main Call of Duty, I ask pretty much every person who mains Call of Duty that comes on this podcast, I ask them controversial question.
Okay.
It's either gonna break my heart, or I'm either gonna fully agree with you, I'm gonna headbutt this glass window right here. All right,
I got you. I'm scared, but I got you.
I'm not saying in the grand scheme of everyone's opinions. I'm not telling you consider anybody else's opinions other than Calvin's.
Okay.
Your top 3 Call of Duties.
Top 3 Call of Duties? Ooh. So like in order or what?
Just top 3. So like let's say you're like this is one of the best Call of Duties. This is another one of the best Call of Duties, and you pick a third one as well. So like top 3. Like if you had a top 3 to put in the Hall of Fame, and you were the decider.
Damn, this is tough.
Mm-hmm.
Advanced Warfare.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Black Ops 3.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. MW3.
The current one or OG?
Current one.
Wow.
This is one of the best Call of Duty games we've gotten in so long, dude.
It's true.
This game is so good.
It is a great game.
I love this game. The ranked play is awesome. I mean, it's plagued with cheaters, don't get me wrong, but like, it's amazing. The multiplayer is awesome. The maps kind of fucking suck, but it's all good. Yeah. But Warzone is fucking awesome. Like, dude, this is what we should have gotten with
last year.
MW2 last year. This is exactly what we should have gotten.
That game
it was Sledgehammer doesn't miss, bro. Sledgehammer's awesome. You know, Sledgehammer's in charge of, is responsible for Advanced Warfare. You know?
They did miss with one game.
They did, yeah. Vanguard, yeah. We don't talk about Vanguard though.
Actually, two.
What's the second one?
World War II.
Oh yeah, that one was kind of trash too.
That I think that
one was kind of mid.
In my Hall of, instead of Hall of Fame, we're gonna call Hall of Ass, right? The Hall of Ass, right? The top 3 CODs there.
Infinite Warfare, Ghosts, and Vanguard.
Infinite Warfare, Ghost,
Vanguard.
Okay. I definitely think. Okay. I think Vanguard definitely goes up there. That game, I got bored of that game in a week. It also broke Warzone, and it also took away Verdansk, and they gave us Caldera, which was dog shit for 8 months. And then it was decent, but then by then, who gave a fuck? Like, the game was dead at that point.
And like, I already know people are freaking out that I put the current Call of Duty as one of my top 3, but like, you gotta look yourself in the mirror and realize this is a great game. This is one of the best games we've had in almost a decade. And the thing of the matter of the fact is the reason why you're saying Modern Warfare 2 from 2009 and BO2 is because of nostalgia. It's not because it was a great game. It's because of nostalgia. That's exactly what it is. Because like, I love BO2. Don't get me wrong. I love BO2. It's where I started. You know, it's where I fell in love with Call of Duty. But I love MW3 more than I do MW2. I mean BO2, and that's facts. If they remastered BO2, that would be awesome. If they
I think they're
talking
BO2, about it. They're talking about it for 2025.
God, I wish. If they remaster BO2, dude, oh my gosh, I'll be forever happy. But MW3 is definitely my top 3 for sure, because they gave us a great game. I've been loving it. I love every single aspect of the game, and yeah.
I think the only issue with this current Modern Warfare 3 is the players. And by that, it's a player issue. Like, it's not like the game fundamentally is dog shit. Like, the game fundamentally is not.
No, it's the player base, and it's the way that people play the game. But I also understand why people play the game like that, because, you know, the casuals, they're not looking to get 30-kill games. They're looking to get wins with the boys and slam brewskis while they're playing. That's exactly what they're looking to do.
I don't understand the hackers. Y'all can go fuck yourselves.
Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you guys. If you cheat in video games, you're a sack of shit. You're a sack of shit, and you're the scum of the earth. Honestly, here's the thing, bro. I personally think if you cheat in tournaments, you should get jail time.
Yeah, especially if it's sanctioned by Call of Duty.
That's a controversial fucking topic right there. If you cheat and you are cheating in a tournament for money, that's robbery, that's theft, that's fraud. You should get jail time.
Because I think it definitely should. Because think about it, right? If it's sanctioned by, because definitely if it's streamed on like the Call of Duty, like Twitch, obviously it's sanctioned by Call of Duty. Obviously they have some sort of involvement. They're probably going to come up with the funding. They're going to organize the whole damn thing. So it's like organizing a whole shit. It's like I don't know, you organize a whole damn store, right? And somebody goes into the damn store and they use like a freight credit card or some shit. It's the same shit. Motherfucker walking around taking your shit. You know what I'm saying?
I also think that these cheap manufacturers should be sued by Call of Duty and shut down. I think the cheap manufacturers should be illegal. Personally, I do. Because like you're ruining a business.
I heard, and this kind of makes sense.
They sued Engine Owning.
True.
Activision did. But
I remember somebody had said that they think possibly that the owners of like the developers, or I guess the owners of like both Activision and the studios that work for Call of Duty, they said that they may be in tandem with working with the companies that make the hacks for them. Because I remember somebody, it was a Twitter clip, right? Scared the shit out of me. Somebody was like, "Hey, there are these hacks that you can hide with a monitor cam. Yeah, it's undetectable." And I think it even said like there's certain snapshots that the game takes, that Ricochet takes, in order to basically capture your gameplay to dictate whether or not like you're cheating. Like if it has a pattern, like it has a pattern almost, it randomly takes screenshots. Yeah. And and within those snapshots, if it adds up that hey, this shit looks off, essentially boom, they equate to you how they equate to you cheating, or they come to the conclusion that you're hacking your dick off. So there's a cheat provider that they had. So I saw it on Twitter, and it shuts off the cheats or the hacks right before the snapshots are taken.
What the fuck?
So like, imagine let's say we're in school. Teacher comes in and says, "Pop quiz," and we're like, "What the fuck? We didn't hear anything about a quiz." Even obviously, pop quiz, I never had them since I was like in elementary school. But obviously, we're just saying for an example, right? And the guy comes in and says, "Oh, I already knew there was one today." And the teacher's like,
"How
the fuck did you know there was one today?" And he's like, "I'm fully prepared." And he gets 100 and everybody else fails. And we're like, "Nah, he's doing something, bro." That's how it is. This guy has to jump on everybody. And it's like, cheating. And I'm like, okay, he's cheating, but how are you this ahead of the motherfuckers that make, like, at this point, you have to make the game to know to this degree. So whoever's making those cheats specifically, either one, you need to be in the Hall of Fame. Two, you work for Activision, or you have worked for Call of Duty, one of the Call of Duty studios, so Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, whatever the flying fuck. You're one of the developers and you understand the game to a T, or they're in tandem with working with these guys. Because I'm like, how are you this? Either one, Call of Duty just sucks at the way their whole game's constructed. You know what I'm saying? The infrastructure of the game's shit, and they don't want to change it. And so that's how these guys just coming in and be like, "Oh, it's not even that damn hard." Or if they're working in tandem. Because I'm like, bro, how are you this? Why are you taking this much time out of your hands to make hacks for a game that, respectfully, Call of Duty is a simple ass game to understand? Now, if it was Rainbow Six Siege, all right, well, that's a hard-ass fucking game. I can understand why you make hacks for that. Or maybe like freaking Apex. That's a hard-ass game. I can understand why you make hacks for that. That's a hard-ass fucking game. But Call of Duty, bro, you run, point, and shoot. That's it. Half the time, I don't even know that, like, if you were to watch one of my gameplays, I don't even know half the people I'm going to run into half the day time. Let's say UAVs up. I walk into a building, oh, it's a guy here. Slide cancel, shoot him. Like, that's it. I run around. If I see somebody, I shoot him. That's it. Why do you need to go this far to make hacks for a game that is this simple? I'm like, bro, there's no way this guy is just this dedicated. Like, this guy is like Dr. Doofenshmirtz. There's no way, bro. There's no way there's a real-life Dr. Doofenshmirtz sitting in a fucking office with a suit, and he's making hacks for this game that are this complicated. Like, bro, no way, bro. They have to be working together. And then whenever, like, I don't know, it's probably some diabolical shit. There's no way it isn't, bro. There's no way.
I can see it. I can see it.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, it just frustrates me. I was getting too frustrated, bro, because it's just like, it's not that serious. It never is.
It's a problem.
Hell yeah.
And it makes it less enjoyable for everybody else.
It does, man.
I feel where you're coming from.
It really does. And then the fact that Ricochet's been active since Warzone 1? Well, since like, I think around Cold War Warzone. So Cold War Vanguard, Modern Warfare 2, now Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, Ricochet came out with Caldera.
Oh, with Caldera. Okay. So about they've had at least 2 to 3 titles to actually get this shit somewhat right. And I'm like, I don't know if you guys just suck or you guys have done something.
Doing it on purpose.
They might just be doing it. I think they're just doing it on purpose. I don't think it's impossible for it to stop the hacks or some shit, or it's impossible for the anti-cheat to catch people beforehand. I think at this point, y'all motherfuckers work together. There's no way.
Yep.
There's just no fucking way. I don't know.
Agree.
There's no way you guys are just this incompetent. You guys get paid 6 figures. There's no way, bro.
Nah.
No way in hell, man.
No way.
No way in hell, man. No way in hell, man. But sort of segue off of that topic in particular, and a more positive topic, right? You had mentioned, some more positive topic, right? A more positive topic revolved around Mr. Calvin. So, you're part of the UGC program for TikTok, which is, for those of y'all that don't know, it is the TikTok Creativity Challenge. I'm pretty sure the last means challenge. But with this program, right, for anybody who doesn't know, if you scroll on TikTok and you see one of those ads, more than likely, that's probably made by another creator. And they submitted to that challenge. It was for a particular company. And let's say the company was like, hey, this ad's dope. Let's run the shit out of this ad. Boom, that person gets paid to have that ad ran. So,
yep.
That's the whole spiel. So you are within this, you're within this program. But the funny thing about you being in this program is, my boy bypassed the hardest requirements. The hardest requirement. Because I'm telling you right now, if I was in that shit, holy, I would not fucking sleep. I would trade making ads for no sleep. I kid you not. I'm not trolling. I would no life the hell out of that shit. But Mr. Calvin is in this program, right? Because I think all the qualifications is what? You got to be 18, live in the US, and have to have 50K on TikTok. But you don't have 50K on TikTok. But he's in that motherfucker.
I don't.
He's in that motherfucker.
I luckily, It
wasn't luck. It wasn't luck.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
They could have given it to anybody, but they gave it to you.
No, yeah.
Ain't doing great things with it, so you know what I'm saying? It's fair.
Yeah, I mean, so like the thing is I reached out. 2 of my buddies actually, they both had under 50K as well. They got brought onto the program as well by CJ, my mentor. And for just out of the blue one time, she posted on Twitter that she was looking for more mentees. And, with the 50K requirement and everything, it was still in the tweet. But I just decided to shoot my shot because, they got picked up without having 50K. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to shoot my shot. And sure enough, she got me in. I don't know what she did. I don't know what kind of string she pulled with TikTok, but she got me in.
WCJ.
And yeah, WCJ. Shout out to CJ if you're listening. But yeah, she got me in. I haven't been going as crazy as I want to with the ads. I definitely need to ramp it up a little bit. But it's also kind of hard with my own personal content and stuff like that. But and then also my sleep schedule's been so fucked lately, dude. I cannot wake up in the mornings. My schedule is supposed to be 8 a.m. I wake up. I start doing ads. Then I do a little stream or whatever, or maybe edit a video or something like that, and then do that. But lately it's been go to sleep at 4 a.m. and then wake up at 12 p.m. in the afternoon. And it fucking sucks, dude. Because it wasted half my damn day. So I'm hoping tonight I can get some decent sleep. I can wake up tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. and crack out these 4 ads that I got to do this week. Nah, I'm not hoping. I'm going to do that shit.
We shall hold Calvin accountable.
And yep, we should. Yeah, hold me accountable. Smack me in the wrist if I don't do it. But yeah, no, the UGC program. The UGC program's been cool. I like it a lot. It was a little scary at first because I've been creating content for myself, but now I'm creating content for someone else to use to promote their product or their brand. I've never done that before, and I don't really have much experience in script writing. When it comes to my content, I just off the dome. I just do that shit off the dome. But with this, I actually have to type out a script and all that stuff, and it's new, but it's awesome. It was exciting to get into. I think I'm starting to learn it a little bit. I've got 4 right now that are I've got 4 that are out right now. I've got 2 that are running, and then 2 are in review right now. But yeah, I got 4 of those made, and I got 4 more to make tomorrow. But yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. I get to relax. Got a little more income coming in.
That's good.
From making those videos, and then yeah.
I think because you know what, Dab sent me the link. Shout out Dab right quick, because Dab was like, "Oh yeah, I could just send you an invite. You could get in." Dab, the invite didn't work, but nonetheless, I still greatly appreciate the fact that you took the time to send it.
Oh yeah, I know what invite you're talking about. Yeah, I know what invite you're talking about.
So with this invite, because there's some analytics that come with this, and I need everybody to see this. So Damn, I can't see it no more. Damn it. Let me see. Please, TikTok, let me see it. Let me see it, please. Because there were like great like analytics to see. Like they really were.
Yeah.
You know what? No, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I have another TikTok account. I'm going to do this, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do this right here and right now. Because the analytics I saw then not only did they shock the shit out of me, they're going to shock you as well. So, let me see if I'm able to replicate the screen. Nope, I cannot. All right, well, I sold. So, essentially, whenever you click the link, the first thing that you see, right, is it'll tell you, hey, some stats. It tells you a little bit about the program. But then it tells you the most somebody made in 1 month. In 1 month, ladies and gentlemen, from the TikTok creative challenge?
Creative challenge, yeah.
From the TikTok creative challenge. In 1 month, ladies and gentlemen, somebody in that program amassed $66,000. I don't know if it's 66 or 62, but it's $60K plus 1 month.
Listen.
That's a damn Benz.
My mentor made 120K last year. 6 months, actually, I believe it was 6 months. She made 120K. Made 15K 1 month, made 20K another. She went crazy.
I'm doing shit wrong, chat. I'm doing shit wrong. I'm just doing shit wrong. Holy shit.
You're not doing anything wrong, brother. You just gotta get in the program. We gotta get you in there.
I need to get in there, bro.
We need to get you in there.
Hey, look.
Need to get you in there.
Hey, look. If anybody out there can get El Senor ranks within the program, I will not let you down in any way, shape, or form.
No, hell no, he wouldn't. He wouldn't let you down.
I will not
he puts our quality stuff.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that.
I got you, brother. I got you.
Whoever's out there listening, I will not let you down. Get me in that motherfucker. But I have a bit of a glimpse of how it works, essentially, just because I work with an agency. Shout out to DSB. So the way they do things is sort of like a 3-party system. Which Calvin will be involved in that at one point. You know what I'm saying? We'll save the details about that. So, essentially the way it works is there's agency, creator with 50K on their account, and editor. So the creator makes the account, accepts the challenge. They can go and accept ads. The agency says, hey, since we're doing these ads, here's the scripts. They bang out the scripts, and they dish out the scripts to where they're available for the creator and the editor as well. So creator makes the videos, says the lines, and then the editor takes the videos of the creator recording their face and also takes the assets that are from the different ads, puts those two things together, makes an ad, and then boom. They just be knocking them out. So I kind of have an idea of how that works. I will say, for anybody who is in it, or let's say you're considering joining it, I will say there are some ads that will pay handsomely if you actually put in effort. If you put in the effort, 100%, some of these ads will pay you bread. But there are some months, I'm not gonna lie,
where it sucks, man.
Look.
This month is one of them. I made a beautiful ad for AliExpress. Fantastic skit style ad. It was fantastic. You liked it. You watched it.
I did. It was good stuff. No, trust me, it was fire.
It was good stuff. Made $2.
Hey, AliExpress, I hope everybody there can fight. I'm just saying, I hope all y'all can fight.
it's still running right now. Actually, let me check. It was at $2 last time I checked. Let me just check real quick. Let me just give it a little peek-see right here.
The match need checks inside.
All right. Oh, okay. Actually, we're at $4.98. So we're at $5, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go.
We're at $5.
We're up, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we're up. We're up $3. I love it.
We're up $3, ladies and gentlemen. So hey, look, I'm letting y'all know, right? There's some and the funny thing about this is, right? You may make like 40 to like the most I've made is like somewhere between like maybe 20 to 30 ads in a month, maybe even more, because I don't even keep track how many I fucking made.
Yeah, because like when you first start, they'll give you 10 weekly spots, so you'll have 10 a week, so you can make 40 a month if you want to.
Okay,
that's what I'm at right now. I have 10 weekly spots, and I can keep going up there, and then as you progress on, you get more spots. Like my buddy, he has 25.
Jesus.
yeah. I think CJ at one point got like 40.
Oh,
I think she had like 40 at one point. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure on that. But no, I know one of my buddies, he has 25 right now. He does 4 ads a day, 5 days a week.
God damn.
4 ads a day, 5 days a week, and he makes bank. He makes he's making $5,000 a month.
Fuck.
Yeah, he's not doing terrible, but he's making $5,000 a month.
That's fantastic money, bro. That is fantastic money. Holy shit.
It is very good money for sure. It's very good money for sure.
Damn, man. And the crazy thing is that for anybody who's either in the program, you'll relate to this, or anybody who's going to join into the program, and that even Calvin can attest to this as well. You'll make a bunch of these fucking ads, right? And only like 3 of them will pay the whole money you get for the month. You may have like he said, 10 spots a week, 4 weeks, 40. You may make somewhere between 20 and 40 ads, or maybe you have like 15 spots, which is 60. So somewhere between like 30, depending on how many you take, like 30 to 60 ads, right? 5 of those ads will pay you the money. The rest of them just pay like 5 cents. But the thing is, you don't know which ones will do good and which ones will do bad.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The first one I made with the shitty cam quality made $50. That's the most I had. That's the biggest. That's the one I've had make the most so far.
Think about it, $50 off one video is great.
Yeah, $50 off one video is really good. You know, you make 50. You do $50 a video, so you do like 4. Let's see, 4 times. Let's see, 10 spots. So 4 times 10. That's 40.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what am I doing? I completely.
Wait, are you trying to do $50 a video, but with 40 spots?
No, with 10 spots a week, and then you do that a month. So
yeah, so
$50 times 4. Let's see here.
Wait, $50?
Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm pulling up a calculator. I'm struggling here.
You're good.
All right.
You're good.
Okay, I think I got it. Okay, so $50, right?
Mm-hmm.
Times 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Equals 500, and then you times that by 4, 2,000. But you have one go crazy and make 15,000. You make $17,000.
You can make 2 bands off of one of those videos.
You can make 10. Yeah, you can make 2 bands off of one. Yeah, exactly. It's insane. I've seen videos make $3,000 off of one of them, and it was the simplest ad ever. Somebody literally edited it on their phone, dude. Like CJ had one hit 10 million views. She made it on her phone on vacation with her family. You've probably seen it. It's the Dice Streams ad. And it was just a simple one that she shot. She made it on her phone, and it got 10 million.
Jesus.
Yeah.
10 million?
Yeah. That's a lot.
Golly, dude, I swear, bro, for those y'all that don't know, bro, there was another tweet I retweeted. Chat, I want everybody to know, I'm not advising you guys to go out and, you know what I'm saying, hate what you do for a living, because now we're talking about big numbers, but I want y'all to have a great idea, right? There was somebody and I saw it on Twitter, his name is The Candid Guy, right? Let me even get him on here for this, because it was a tweet he made. He was like, when people are fighting about Twitch versus Kick, and the tweet says, your payment is ready to be sent from TikTok. It says, congratulations, the video you submitted from the hashtag Make Your Moves Count mission was selected, and TikTok is attempting to pay you $46,119. One video, man!
What the fuck? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, when I was watching the brief at the end, CJ and Barton were saying that this is the future of advertising. I completely believe it.
100p it is. 1,000% it is.
I think this has really nice security, and here's the cool part: you can't get kicked out of the program. They won't kick you out. You can make as many as you want or as little as you want, and they will not kick you out.
Now, granted, if somebody's stupid enough to try and test to see if you will get kicked out, I don't know why you would, but
no, don't do that. Don't do that.
No,
I mean, to be fair, here's the thing: I got accepted into the program in December. Okay. I didn't make my first ad until like 2 weeks ago, I think it was.
But hey.
Because I never had like a meeting with my mentor, and I didn't know what anything was going on, and then all that. And I was also really scared. But yeah, like once you get accepted, bro, they aren't gonna kick you out. I wouldn't advise trying to. Don't go making crazy ads that are gonna get you canceled.
Shit, though.
Yeah, somebody's gonna do that shit.
He's gonna do that
and then they're like, they literally put it in the description in the brief. Do not include these things, and if you include them, then sorry, bro. I don't know what to tell you. You did it.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
You deserve that shit. You deserve that shit. I'm letting y'all know right now.
You do indeed. You do indeed.
Holy hell. Yeah, for anybody out there, if you're listening to this podcast right now, if you know somebody or you yourself currently have over 50K on TikTok, get the fuck in the program. I don't know what we're doing here.
You need to.
Or I'm going to take the account and I'm going to do it for you. I'm telling you right now. Because, hey, look, if you ain't going to do it, I'm going to do it. I'm letting you know right now. Somebody needs to do it.
Just go buy a TikTok account with 50K. Or bot followers.
You're smart.
I'm on to something, man.
You might just be cooking.
Might be cooking.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have heard and like I said, I have details on practically everything. There's a Discord I'm part of. Like I said, what the Discord name is, because I don't know if that's technically illegal or against TikTok rules. Who gives a flying fuck and who cares? But I'm just gonna keep them anonymous. There is a section in there, like a channel where you can hey, if you want to sell your account, here you go, this, that, and third. The problem is, working with those kind of people tend to be kind of freaking shady. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it's sketchy.
It is in fact sketchy.
And, no, I get that.
So, and that's one thing. And the other reason why I technically wouldn't do it is just because it's the same account that I kind of make content on, so I don't want to, as much as I can. It's like
that's fair.
That's fair. Know what I'm saying? So,
that's fair.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if you see Mr. Ranks on another account and you're like, hey, this account has 100K followers, but it has one video on here, but I see Mr. Ranks' face on here for an ad for the Rise of Kingdom, so don't ask any questions.
Don't ask no questions.
Don't ask any questions.
Don't ask. He's just chasing his bag.
Look, you're already being too damn curious. All right, move along. Move along.
Absolutely.
Keep
exactly.
Scrolling. Out of here.
I mean, and you know, double tap and like it and leave a comment, but then scroll.
Hey, or just like, you know what I'm saying, you could just you know what I'm saying, maybe you need a phone break. You should let the video play. Just leave it there.
Or tap your screen and download.
Oh. On 6 different accounts. Gotta be
Conversion.
6. Can't be 5. Can't be 7. It's gotta be 6.
6. Lucky.
It's gotta be 6. Type shit. Hell yeah, man. But yeah. For those y'all that need some more details on it, look, I'm telling you right now, bro. TikTok's paying people bread. And people are making crazy bread from TikTok. And it's here to stay. Don't say, oh, this is temporary thing. Ain't a damn thing temporary
ain't no
about
way.
that,
Ain't
bro.
no way.
Ain't no way, bro.
No way.
I have a decent, I guess, eye for knowing when some shit's gonna go south at one point. But TikTok, nah. Ain't no way. Unless the whole app shuts fucking down, which that would never fucking happen. So somebody would die before that happens. So they would literally chain somebody up in chains and be interrogating them on some fucking what's a common show where they interrogate people? I don't fucking know. They're going to interrogate your ass nonetheless. They're going to tie you to a chair. Hey, on some Trevor. Hey, for anybody who played GTA 5, you know that one interrogation mission when you were Trevor. Yeah, you were putting the little
jumper cables.
The jumper cables on the guy's nipples and shit. You put the drag. Yeah, they're gonna do that before the whole app goes down. I'm telling you. Bro.
Hell yeah.
Somebody will die before that whole app goes down, bro. I'll tell you right now. Type shit, man. Hell yeah. So I don't want to ask Mr. Calvin, or anybody who follows you on your socials, are there any future plans or events that we will see within the future, within your realm of content? You have anything planned? Anything cooking up?
Not at the moment, no. Nothing too crazy.
Okay.
Not right now.
Hey. It's a great mind right there. He may come up with some shit on the fly. You know what I'm saying? You do some crazy shit, you take it off, all right?
I mean, you can keep an eye out for me in the competitive scene. We're getting into that a lot more.
You might just get shit on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you might.
I
might be taking your lunch money and going to buy me a McChicken with it, you know?
Wait, whoa. Fuck.
What?
I'm remembering the damn video. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, the McChicken video?
Wise bird.
Oh, man.
Why is that video stored in my subconscious, dude? What the fuck? Anyways.
I don't care about the video. McChicken's good as fuck.
Yeah, video aside, them shits are fire.
They hit.
Them shits are fire.
If I take $2 from you on CMG, I'm going to get me a celebratory McChicken.
Yep.
That's what's happening.
That's how I go, man. Try again next time. Or try against somebody else, not Calvin.
Exactly.
Type shit. So, final question on the podcast is, since we're close to wrapping this episode up, I asked everybody this question.
Mm-hmm.
Who would you like to see on the next episode of the One Shot Podcast?
Oh, shit.
If you have somebody in mind that'd be a great guest to have on the podcast, who would you say?
I don't know who's already been on it.
Anybody you could think of. If they're already on it, I'll tell you. I will say, Nas has been on it. Manny's been on it. Dab's been on it. Pretty much everybody in Team Havoc's been on it.
Oh, man. This is difficult. This is hard.
If you have any creators that you know of and you're like, hey, man, this guy would be great to have on here, let me know. It's your opportunity to vouch for anybody.
Okay. This man was actually he still is the owner of the organization Team Vove. You know, they're still alive. But he's a very close friend of mine. Mm-hmm. He is also a UGC creator, and he is one of those guys that is making absolute bread. So I think if you want to get more insight on the UGC program and all of that, talk to him. Created by Jace is his handle on Twitter. Created by GACE.
Mm-hmm.
I have no doubt in my mind that he'd be interested in doing the podcast.
Say less. By the way, I write all these names down because it's just a constant flow of guests. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so. there's your one. I want to see Created by Jace on the next episode.
Okay. We got one. We sticking with one.
Yep, we're sticking with him.
Sticking with one. Yes, sir. So I always ask that question because I'm like, let's say for example, you're like, this is like a positive pre-bias. If there's somebody and I'm like, I don't know if I'd bring them on there, but then you're like, hey, they'd be a great person to have on there. You should hit them up, chop it up with them. They'd be a great guest to have on here. Bam. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then they may have 8 other people that they may recommend. And then those 8 people have 8 other people they recommend. That's 65 podcast episodes.
Yeah.
Bam. Now we're thugging. So, the very final question that I have for this podcast is, do you, Mr. Calvin, have any questions for Mr. Ranks? Do you have any questions for me at all?
No, I'm good. Pretty straightforward. It's great.
For sure. It's funny because, shout out to Dab again, because Dab was the first person who said, wait, I have some questions. And I'm like, damn, I didn't think people would ask me questions. But okay. So now, every episode I have, which shout out to Dab, Dab's the innovator for this. Now I ask the guest, hey, do you have any questions for me? I ask them questions regarding, do you have a question regarding content, the podcast, the Team Havoc stuff, the process, how we do anything, just anything personally about me, blah, 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 anything at all. It's your chance to ask any questions. So, my man Calvin, he's already said a lot. He said a lot. He like, hey, Ranks, I ain't got no questions for you, all right? He's already said enough. You know what I'm saying? He said more than enough.
Truth be told, I gotta pee.
All good. I respect that. All good. I respect that. We've been here. How long has it been going?
About 2 hours.
An hour 42. I told myself I'm gonna be below 2 hours. I need to shut the fuck up because I'm getting too damn close.
I've been holding it since we started. So
damn.
I didn't want to be rude. But I gotta pee.
I'm not gonna lie. At any point in time, you could have just said, "Hey, I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back." I'm so serious.
See, I thought about that, but I didn't know if you were gonna go through and cut out the part.
I'll cut it out. I'm gonna cut it out.
Dang, man.
It's all good. You can pee now if you want to.
Nah, it's all good. We're almost done.
For sure. So, hey, to everybody who has listened to or has gotten to this point within the podcast, I just want to say I thank and appreciate every single one of you guys who have made it this far within this episode of the One Shot Podcast. I'm my boy Calvin on here for the interested viewers who are like, hey, this Calvin guy, I like hearing this guy talk. Where can I hear you talk some more? Where can we find you?
You can find me. I go live. Actually, here is something interesting. I think I am reverting back to Twitch from Kick, but I do stream on both twitch.tv/Calvin_Cxlvn_ or kick.com/Calvin. You can follow me on TikTok at Calvin__. And you can find me on YouTube at Calvin_. Or if you just want to make it simple and get all the links in one, it will be solo. So solo.to/CXLVN. You will get all of my links to all of my socials there. Go ahead and follow me on all of them. And yeah, that's where you can find me.
Ladies and gentlemen, if it's CXLVN, it's my boy Calvin right here.
It's probably me. Unless my evil twin got out of the basement, He's probably impersonating me.
Don't worry, we gonna keep him there. Don't worry, we gonna keep bro there.
I hope so, man. I haven't fed him in a couple days.
Damn, what you be feeding him?
Oatmeal.
Yeah, the second he gets out, he's gonna kill you, bro. The day he gets out, he's killing you, bro. That's insane.
I mean, so for you know, sometimes he gets a cup of noodles if he's being a good boy. But
hey, everybody appreciates noodles. You know
mostly unsweetened, non-flavored oatmeal.
Damn, not the unflavored. Damn.
Yeah. Nah, he ain't getting no flavored shit.
Damn.
Come on. And he's my evil twin.
Damn. Not the unseasoned.
Nah, I'm just joking. I'll probably let him out here soon.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
He's actually the one typing up the scripts for me. So.
Hey, W evil twin. Shout out, bro.
Yeah, W evil twin.
W evil twin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, to everybody, like I said, once again, everybody who made it this far, man, thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys are interested in hearing more or seeing more of these episodes, just know to follow Team Havoc on Spotify, Team Havoc Studios on YouTube. I post the video versions of these podcasts on both YouTube and on Spotify as well. So let's say you're driving, you're on the go, you wanted to play in your Spotify, you can do that as well. Or let's say you're on YouTube and you're interested in seeing the whole nine. We have it on YouTube as well. Like I said, once again, make sure you guys check out Team Havoc Studios on all of our socials. I know we haven't been posting content as much, and it is entirely dependent upon me. I have the content ready. I just need to have enough content to post to where it's like we're not running dry. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure the pipeline is stacked up before I start pushing them out, because the last thing I want is a drought. That's the last thing I want. So if there's no post, I'm sorry, it's my damn fault, but we're fixing it. All right. And once again, if you guys we're just tired of getting shit on, you know what I'm saying? I get tired of getting shit on sometimes. When I'm tired of that, I take a scoop of therapeutic.com. For those of y'all who are like, hey, I don't know if I want to buy this because I don't know how the hell this tastes. I don't want to spend $30 on this entire tub. Guess what? On the fence about committing. We have sample packs on our website. We have sample packs. All I got to do is pay for shipping. I'm not going to lie to you. Yes, you guys have to pay for shipping, because if not, we would go broke. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I will be very honest with you. If we were to hand out free samples, I really wish we could. That'd be fire if we could just hand out free samples. That would be so fire to do. But we would go absolutely broke. So the only thing you have to pay on that end is shipping, which in most cases is what? $2.99? $3. Like, you ain't got $3 in 2024. I don't know what we're doing. But you know what I'm saying? So we also have a starter pack, which you have if I can find it, there we go. You also have, which the starter pack includes a sample for the newest flavor, Lemon Love, and our OG flavor, Juice Jab. So TrafficEnergy.com, code Havoc for 20% off. And let's wrap the podcast with Mr. Cxlvn. Any final thoughts, final words for those who are listening, tuning in, and who have gotten this far? Any final words for him?
Well, thank you Ranks, for having me on the podcast. It was a very fantastic time. I love talking about everything, the come up story of me in content creation, my military experience. And with that being said, if there are any service members or veterans out here that are listening to this or watching this, if you need someone to talk to, don't hesitate to reach out. I know what you're going through. I'm willing to talk. I'm a very good listener, and I'm pretty good at communicating. I will listen though. I am pretty socially anxious, but I'll listen to what you have to say, and I'll try to help you any way I can. And yeah, I think that's about it. I really gotta pee.
All good. Don't worry. We're wrapping it up. Don't worry. I just want to say, hey, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to Mr. Cxlvn for making this episode. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye, guys.
Peace.